On my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. Leading them out, their quarterback in his 7th season in the NFL, it's Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr has really improved in doing since college, his ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver the ball with accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
It's a gain of 5.
The numbers for Mixon last week, 19 carries, 84 yards.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they'll throw with Carr. That one going to be complete to David Moore.
David Moore. That's good.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 88 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in the running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Complete to Cam Akers. A gain of 7 yards. And
they'll try and run for this with Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Akers. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Here's the ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14.
Complete.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
To 2nd and 10.
Now a former Buckeye back home. It's Carlos Hyde. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score Bengals 7.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Carr now on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. On second down, here's Mixon. Stiff-armed him. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Carr going to try and throw on third down. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing now is Carr. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
David Moore.
A gain of 6 there on first. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
At the 5-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
That's good.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
1st down and goal to go.
Let's go. Let's do this. Check 59. Mike is 59.
To throw, it's Carr. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Luke Wilson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Brown.
From the gun, it's Tua. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
The 46-yard line.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Take over.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll give it to Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 9-yard line.
Another try for Mixon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
On the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
The Browns 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Tyrann Mathieu on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The Browns on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First down, Cleveland.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
18-yard line.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle,
First down.
I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now a run with Hyde.
Carlos Hyde, the ball carrier.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
They'll run. Hyde. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Akers. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Sean Bunting.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the end. And did he break the plane? Yes, he did. Touchdown. Cam Akers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw again. Carr. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now, Carr again, and he's got his target. That's more. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Gets it quickly to Galladay. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Check 41. We're due. 41's the mark. 41's the mark. Watch twitch.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Throwing deep for Galladay. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
For Kenny Galladay, incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Carr. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Into the red zone. It's Carr. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Now it's Adam Humphries on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Humphries on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. Tua going to throw. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And the Browns first down.
Play action, now it's Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we reach halftime. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Akers to start the third quarter on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
going right back to Akers. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
complete.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2. at the 44-yard line.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Akers. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
On second down now, Akers. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Al Woods able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13.
They'll run this with Akers. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On the play, brings up 3rd.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
1st down, Browns.
On play action, here's Tua. That's caught. It's Chris Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 2 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now high. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
The Cleveland ball.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
Complete to Cam.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It's caught. Jones. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. On 2nd down, Akers. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down, and the Bengals will get the football back. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 to the 34.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Go, go, go. 41's coming. 41's the mic. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Alexander.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, Mixon. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On the tackle.
And the Bengals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Carr. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Bengals add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
11 on the play. First down.
2 and now on first down. That's complete. Middle of the field to Humphreys. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards the pick up there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15. And the Browns first down.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. To Jefferson on the slant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
Tua to throw again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Justin Jefferson.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
The 3-yard line.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On the keeper.
I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
Well, when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Cam Akers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a score closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it, because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
At the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The tackle by
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
2nd and 2. At their
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd down now, Mixon. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game.